Yeah, hi, Vikrant.
Hey, hi, good morning.
Yeah, Vikrant, can you just explain that sheet once again, that colored sheet you showed no, yesterday? I mean, I could not really grasp it. Maybe if you can take out spare few minutes and just go through it once again. I mean, I understood the correlation part, but I mean, there is a function that is defined. I could not really understand that, and I think there were
Mm-hmm.
some tables below before that colored sheet. Even I could not understand that much.
Okay. Don't worry, I'm here to explain those things only. Okay. So, which one you want? This table?
I mean, yeah, I mean, all these tables once again, yeah. Just maybe the colored one I understood, but what is it that we have to look at here? I mean, the correlation with self will always be one. With
Yes,
other, with others, it will be varying. We know that,
yeah.
and so that there is a function below this. What does it do? I mean, I couldn't understand that actually.
Yeah, this one you were saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, you can just, what I can say, understand the flow of this program. What I'm creating here in the first line of this code.
Yeah, it's a set. It will only have unique values. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just creating an empty set first.
yeah, empty set.
Second, like what I'm doing.
What is this here, datastate.core? I mean, I could not understand. What will it do?
So this is a function, right? I'm expecting in a two arguments. One is data frame and another one is a threshold values. So here
Okay,
it is a data set. Data set means it is whatever the users are providing as a data frame that I'm taking.
okay,
So like it is, it is like yeah, this one extra in dot core. So I'm just finding in a correlation table for the data frame.
okay,
How I can get this chart? By using this core method of Python pandas.
okay, okay.
Okay. So this is what I'm doing. Whatever the inputs are passing by the user. Where it gone?
So it will
Yeah.
give me, there will be a table like above, like that, yeah, the colored table is there. It will be similar to that. When
This
this will
is
return.
providing in a this table, not a colored table. It is a visualization which I created.
Okay,
Okay. For more understanding, I just created that. But very basic thing is which we need it is this table. Actually, I
okay,
need these values. How I can get it? By using this core method. How I can call this core method? By the data frame only. If your object is a data frame, this method will works. Right now,
okay,
this is
okay,
a data frame type. So it is working. I stored this in a I stored this in a core matrix variable. Okay. I kept this on hold. Now I'm not going to print anything, but I don't want to see all this table. I want what I want. This whatever the functions which I'm going to create that should read that values and tell the solution. Sorry, tell the results out of that. Okay. How how we can tell the solution? I'm just iterating the data frame. Okay, iterating all the columns. Right now in that correlation matrix, if I have any columns of 10, then what happened? It is going for a 10 iteration. Why? Because I want to compare this. Very firstly, I want to compare this 10 columns with 10 index values, right? I want to
mhm.
compare with crim. What is the value? That is 1. If the Zn to Zn, what is the value? 1. Why? Why 1?
With self, it will be one always. Perfect relationship, no?
Perfect relationship, right? That's
Yeah,
correct. So that is
yeah.
what I'm checking. So crim to Zn, this is different columns having the different values so that we can see
Mhm,
do we have any relationship between that.
mhm.
Do we have?
Yeah, I mean, there is a relationship, but yeah, it's not it's more of a bad relationship.
Yeah,
Negative.
there's more of a bad relationship. Then
Yeah.
these two are different columns. I need to take those two columns into consideration.
Okay.
So in the same way, what I'm explaining to you, I'm just telling the same things to Python. Just iterate the 10 columns on the next for loop, iterate fill the range of I again and just take the values. So correlation matrix dot, I'm just locking the values. By what basis I'm just logging the values? First column is scrim and the next column is scrim. First column is
Okay.
scrim and next column is zn. First column is scrim, next
Yeah.
column is index. First column is scrim, and so I'm just taking these values. Once I take
Okay.
the values, what happened? It is just converted. Like if I take this value as, if it consider scrim to zn is minus 0.1. So it is taking that values minus 0.1. I'm just using an absolute because I'm just only convert. Just I need a relationship. Whether it is a positive or negative, I don't care. So that's why I've converted that into, because I need to compare within a threshold values. User is going to give the threshold values in the positive way only, right? So,
Mhm.
so I'm just converting that negative value into positive, like minus 0.19 is gets converted into plus 19. So it is just comparing within a threshold values. Threshold values, if I provide it as an if the uh, like relationship value is greater than 90% or greater than 0.9, then it can consider that as a good correlation and matching.
Okay.
Okay, so now what happened? It's a 0.19. Is that the greater than of our threshold values?
No, it's less.
No, right?
19%.
So
No,
then it
no.
is coming out of that loop. It is not going to do anything. If it
Okay.
pass, then what happened? It is considering what are the columns. Okay. From that column, it is taking out of one column, getting the column name. I'm just, that's why in the commented line, I'm just explained everything to understand that. So it is taking either one of that column and stored it in our empty list. This is
Okay.
the list we needed at the end. So this is what it is
Okay.
returned. So these are
Okay.
the columns having the correlation having greater than 0.7.
0.7. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it.
Yeah. So this is how you need to create this function set of functions.
Okay. Got it.
Yep. So as you are a Python developer, as you are a coder, you need to try to automate few of the things. Is it possible to see this by eye? How much time it will consume? It's consume a good amount of time, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So we don't have any functions in Python to tell that these columns are correlated, but we know how we can identify the correlation values. With that correlation values, if you know the concept, if you understand the concept, you can create your own solutions. That's what the programmers can do.
Okay.
Yep. Any other questions? Any other concern? Okay, so I'm just stop sharing the screen. Why? Because I wanted to make this class as some productive sessions. So it means I'm just going to send some few exercises for you guys. Now you can just try it on the call itself instead of using some other your time. You can just utilize this time to achieve that. Just give a try. How I wanted to see like how you are going to achieve the same. You guys can do that. For each of the exercise, I'm going to give some amount of time. So you guys needs to try it and you just need to paste the solution in the chat. Will that be okay for you all? If you are not having Jupyter Notebook open or anything, if you face, so I can give the link for online compiler in the chat. Maybe I can just send it for online compiler. You guys can use it. Again, I'll share my screen to show that compiler if you are not using a Jupyter Notebook at this moment. Okay, you guys can see this. I
What
will send a,
compiler it is command prompt? Okay.
okay, it's a program is compiler. Whatever you guys want to write it over here, you can just write it. Like you can see print hello. So once you write in your code, you can just use this run button and the whatever the execution you did that comes over here. You can just print whatever the solution you built. Once you are done, you can just select this code and paste it on the chart, and then you can just clear it and you can use it again. Will that be okay for you all? If you are not using the Jupyter Notebook, if you are already using, you can just use it. Okay, I just sent in a compiler link for you. You can just click on that link and try to open that. Or if you are Jupyter Notebook, you can just open the Jupyter Notebook. Once you are done, once you have opened your any of the IDE, please let me know. I'm just waiting for your response.
Did you send the Jupyter in the chat? Okay.
ದೋಷ ಗೋದಕರ ನಿಂತೀರ ನೀ ಚಿಕ್ಕ
Sorry, I was speaking on mute. So can I share my screen now? I shared my screen. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'll just open the Word document. So I think you all guys see my Word document with worst exercise. I'll write a Python code that takes a string as an input from the user. Then it should count the number of vowels. Vowels, you know, right? A, E, I, O, U. Those are the vowels and consonants. And in the string, whatever the strings which I provided. Additionally, the program should calculate the sum of all the digits present in the string. If it present, it should count it. If not, then you can print it as a 0. So, example, enter the string. It should ask user to enter your string. Your function should, if I execute your code, it should ask for a string. So I just provided, my name is 123. If I provided a string as my name is 123. So here you can see number of vowels are 3, number of consonants are 5, and sum of these digits is 6. So manually you can check the results. So number of vowels, how many A vowels is there? A, E, I. So 3 counts. So rest of the thing is consonants. So you can say it as an F5. And sum of the digits is 6. That is 1, 2, 3. Sum of these three digits is 6. So 3 plus 2 plus 1. So you can start doing this job. So do you guys have any questions on this exercise? Are you all comfortable with this one? So I will pass this question in the chat. Maybe you can keep this in your hand and do this one. And just stop sharing the screen. It's your time. You can go ahead. I'll give a 15 minutes of time for that. Will that be okay for you all?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Then it's your time. Start. So whenever you had any questions, you can just raise your voice. Instead of chatting in the chat box, you can just ask what are the question, what is the doubt you have, and start doing that. And don't search things for online for the solutions and all. Okay. Can I trust it?
Yes, sir.
Please go for that. So do you guys have any questions? How it is going? Are you facing any problems or something? Please let me know. Whomever done, you can just place your solutions on the chart.
Sir, I have completed and I've pasted it in my chat.
Great. Okay, I will execute this one to check the results. Ta-ta-ta. We'll create some notebook with solutions. Okay. Okay, now there's three. Six. Great. Harishri, meanwhile, like some of the people are taking time. Meanwhile, can you convert this into a function?
Sure, sir, I'll try.
This logic works, but you can just try to convert this into a function. And Sheshastri has also pasted her solution. I'll just try to bring that in my notebook. On the header, I can write the name. Is that giving error? We can try it. Let's discuss the solution about the solutions in the later. What is the error? Name count is not defined. You are defined the, what I can say, count. It is not yet defined it, right? So where you are defined that count. So that's why it is showing error. So you were defined this count. So in line number, if I in the count. So what do you mean by count? Where you are defined that? You need to define before getting into that for loop, right? Yeah, try that. Try to find the solution.
Sir, I have converted it into a function and pasted it in chat.
Fine. Padmaja is also pasted her solution. Padmaja, I don't think so. Your solution is providing a right answer.
Okay, let me check.
Check it once. So I'm already provided that what the expected answer would be. If I provided that string, what could be the expected output? Okay, time's up. So let's discuss whatever the solution we had at this moment. So let me share my screen. Okay, can you guys can see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. So I can talk about this first solution that Harish is provided. I will share this notebook anyhow with you guys only with the name of solution. So now you can see that she did it like this way. So I'm just going to execute this one. So my input would be my name is 123. Okay, I will provide that. My name is 123. Okay, this is a string which I provided. So what is the expected answer which I shown? That is number of vowels is 3, number of consonants are 5, sum of numbers is 6. So all are matched. Now I can say that this code works perfectly good. But one thing she missed is converted like in a functional format. Means we can call this as a modular approach. Instead of class-based approach, we can call this as a modular approach. If our solution is packaged within a function, covered within a function, that we call it as a modular approach. So that I asked to do that. So now she pasted this one as calculate. Okay. I don't like this name calculate. What it is going to calculate? So you can give any other name as well. Like, let me execute this line of code, whether it is working or not. Yes. So number of vowels are 3, 5, 6. The code is in modular approach. Only things which she missed is a naming convention. So with the short time, it is very hard to dig into this naming convention and all. But I love the solutions. Okay, so let's discuss what she did. So first, she expected an input string from the user. After that, she using a replace method. So replace method in the sense wherever we find a space. So you can see this is my string. This is my string. So she's just going to replace this space with empty strings. So it just covered that. It just what I can say, remove these white spaces. Okay. Then she's created some constant, that is SVC, you can say that. And for I in ST, so she is going to iterate this string characters one by one. So let's say first my M is coming over here inside of this for loop. It is going to check. So I is nothing but M here. So from this string, first character is M. So it is checking that M is there in our vowels list. No, M is not there. Then what happened? So V is 0, right? It is incremented with 1. If it is there, if it is not there, so it is going to increment the vowels. If it is not there, what happened? Then she's checking. Yeah, if the M is alpha, means alphabetics. Yes. So if M is an alphabetics, yes, it is alphabetic. So what happened? S count is going incremented. Then or else, if these two condition is not passed, then what it means? Is alpha. Is numeric, right? We need to check it. Is that the character is numeric or not?
Sir, it is checking the whole string. If we are using is numeric, then it is checking the whole string if it is numeric
So
or not.
see
I think
here,
we can
what
use that.
happened? Yeah, see here, I wanted to check. If first string is coming inside of that, then is alpha you are provided. Is alpha. Is it a true? Oh, okay. It's a true. Then what happened? Okay, you were saying not. Okay, I forgot this not. So instead of using this not and all like to make any complex thing, you can just check is numeric. Is numeric, right? No, it is not a numeric. If it comes with 1, then it is true. Instead of using that, you can use this numeric values to check that.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, we have that methods. Okay, you can you can just avoid the complexity of code. So now I dot is numeric, M is numeric. No, then what happened in the else? It is going for an else condition. It is just raising the count of C. So sum of vowels, sum of these vowels and some of these numbers and some of these consonants. Yes, we see. At the end, she's just using this our input, like returning VCS. V is count of vowels, C is count of consonants, and S is sum of those digits. So right now, how we can call this function? She is expecting an input from the user. Then she is calling that. So based on that, she is printing the statement that is number of vowels by using an F strings. So now we can just execute this one again. See the same solution which I get, right? So here what you guys are learned. So you guys learned like how we can use the string values, string operations. How we can use the replacing things, how we can use the for loop or if loop, how we can do the modular approach, and how we can convert this numerical string into numerical values, how we can sum it, how you can count the values, how we can increment the values. So all of this concept will comes within one solutions. If you are good to create this function or this logic by your own, it means you are already familiar with this sort of techniques, this sort of logics. Yes, and Harishri, yeah, good. I think you have a good knowledge on, you have a good grip on these basic concepts. Okay, this might help in future. Next, the Sheshashri provided this solution. Is this the solution? No. This solution, it is providing a error. So Sheshashri, are you able to clear this error? Are you there in the call? Yes, you are there. Okay, I'll tell that. So in the line number 5, it is showing error if I in the count. So I didn't say this count is defined before, right? I don't think so why you are defined it over here, but from the logic perspective, we can think it. So this is the vowels A, I, O, U, okay. String you are going to provide, that is the Shesha. So let's see, you are going to iterate the string, that's correct, to check whether it is an vowels or not. So if I in, so this I, let's say S is coming over here, I in, you should not check with the list of this count. You need to check with an vowels, right? Whether it is there or not. So if S is there, A, E, I, O, U in this list, S is not there, then what happened? It is going out of that loop. If it is there, what you need to do? You need to increase the count, right? Increase the count is equals to 0 initially beginning. So count should be incremented with 1 if it is there. Okay, I don't know, like if you are not creating any function, this you could, like you should not do this return. So this return function only works if you are created a function. Okay, so you can just remove that. Okay, print the count. See, in this S, E, S, H, A, E and A is the only vowels we have. That is the count of that. And you can use in the same way, you can use other condition as well, as we are already discussed. I dot is numeric, then you can use the other value count as what I can give number is equals to 0. Okay, num is equals to, you need to count it, right? What I can say, count, sorry, num plus, you can just convert that into integer first, then you can use it. Then if else, other than that, you can just add another count. Initially, you can just initialize that consonant count is equals to 0, and then you can do increment with 1. That's it. Okay, so you can always print all of these three together. See, 2, 0, and 3. Here we have 2 vowels, 3 consonants, and we don't have any numerical values, so that's why it is 0.
What if it had spaces in between? Then it would not be able to count spaces, no?
Yes. It is also taking, like, okay, so in these scenarios, if we have any spaces, it won't affect. Okay, then what happened? This space is counted in the consonants. You can see I just provided a space. See, consonants. Why? Because I'm just added a else condition. If it is a consonants or a space or any character, it is going inside of that.
So,
If
but
you
space
want
is not a consonant, no? It's not a consonant.
But I'm not, this logic is not works in that way, right? I
That's
just
what I'm
provided
saying.
a else condition. So in that case, you can go and write else if condition. You can see I in, you can always create consonant list. What are the consonants? What are the consonants? Come on, tell me. A, B, C, D, E is there, F, G, H, I is there, J, K, L, M, N, O is there, P, Q, R, S, T, U is there, V, W, X, Y, Z. So you can create that list and you can then compare it. Okay. If in the consonants, then you can do this. Okay. Else, do nothing. Just pass it. Now you guys can see. What is it? What happened? Oh, it's only checking unique values now. Okay, S, okay, yes. Was one like what I can say. one character, S and H is the consonants, E and A is the vowels. Okay, in this way I can modify your codes.
Suppose if input string has upper cases, this scenario is not working, right?
Yes, so that's what it is happening here. So this S is an uppercase. So then what you should do is very beginning, whatever the inputs is provided by the user, so then you need to convert either into uppercase or into lowercase, that we can call it as string clean is equals to string dot lower. Okay, so you can convert this into a lower because this vowels and consonants both are in the lower case only. Then you can just use that. Now let's see. Now see, now this S is considered as an what I can say, consonants. Earlier not. Why? Because of this is an uppercase. Now I just converted into lowercase and we can do that operation. So to avoid those kind of that we can call it as an like edge cases. The possible error it is. Okay. Okay. Done. So Padma is also provided one solution. My name is 123. So she's having some I dot count of vowels. Is that no vowels?
I just corrected it. So I just printed count. I didn't pass like, vowels. Yeah, I just corrected.
Okay. Have you passed it in the chart?
No, let me.
Okay. So these are the solutions which I've got from you peoples. Okay. So I think here we have utilized all our basic knowledge of whatever we learned in the very beginning classes, right? So before the data structures, whatever you guys are learned. So that you guys are already explored in this exercise, I hope. So because of that, I created this exercise. So how you guys are feeling now? This works?
Yeah, it's good. Can you give us few more questions? Maybe, we can practice and then we can come back.
Yep. So for tomorrow, what I can say, tomorrow also we can discuss the same kind of things. So now only I can give the exercise for that. So exercise is that, so write a Python program to create a simple shopping list. That program should allow the user to perform the following operations. Okay, what are those operations? Add items to the shopping list, remove the items from the shopping list, view the current items in the shopping list, check if the specific item is already in the shopping list and exit the program. So if I executed the program, so how it should looks means, I'm just assuming if I executed a program, it should gives this kind of list to me as a user. Okay. If I select it as a 1, then what happened? It should give me the choice to write my item list. If I write the item list, that should go and store it in the list. If I select again it should print. Once I selected the item, it should print, and it should say that if I clicked on view my list selection option, so then it should show whatever the items I returned in the earlier step, that should show. If I said remove the item, it should remove the items at the end. So these are things which I'm expecting. So you need to create a function in such a way that it should perform all of these things. Do you guys have any questions?
Can you put it in the chat?
I will share this PDF document in the Telegram.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll stop sharing the screen, and I hope you guys are this session is, I think, a very productive session, I guess. So you guys only tried to resolve the problem, finding the solution for the problems, and you guys tried it. So I like those things. So we'll meet in tomorrow's session again with a different problem. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.